This week in Frew Publications news, Frew has released a brand new Phantom comic titled Death in Carpathia. Death in Carpathia, and the cover, this week's cover, is brought to you by Luca Alberta. It is phenomenal. It is just phenomenal. Look at this master doing his work. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the back cover is as beautiful as the front cover. And on the 27th of October, we will be having a look at the newly potentially great story that has been done by Matt Kime. And The Golden Queen Part 3 will be available in stores and in news agencies on the 27th of October.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Now, coming up on this week's show, Fantomet number 22 and 23 gets released, is coming to stores in Sweden. There's a new story segment, and it is called The Speculative Detective Jones Meets the Thing from London. Egmont releases an update on their upcoming Christmas album. Reno Meninguis reviews a new comics review cover. It looks amazing. It is gonna look fantastic. And the new news segment is back. It is called Did You See What I Saw This Week? Egmont this week is soon going to be releasing Fantomet number 22 and 23, which will be coming out in stores in Sweden very, very soon. The cover looks fantastic, and I have always wanted to say this. I've always wanted to say this, especially since Luca Alberta did this amazing cover. Luca Alberta. So obviously I interviewed him a few years back, and Luca Alberta sometimes has me reminding myself of how I like the old Frank Frazetta artworks. They are beautiful. He is just a talent, and as I've said in the past, and as I'm going to say in the future, he's going to get better. He's going to get better with age, and you are amazing, and the Italians are awesome when they do their art. Next up, I have a brand newest story segment, and it's going to be called The Speculative Detective Series. It is called The Detective Jones Meets the Thing from London. In the cover of darkness in West London, something strange is happening and appearing in the blackness of the night, then vanishing as night turns to the morning sunshine of the daytime. The busy streets of London are filled with droves of business-like people that ride buses or driving cars to the weatherings of the day-to-day hustle and bustle of work life. The hustle and bustle of the busy streets of London and the surrounding suburbs of the country that is England. Time 1700 hours. The working day was coming to a close, and the strange beings would soon be at large in the city of London. That dark drilling night would be the second night of the beings being around the great city. On that same night, a ship enters the waters of Branston. The city of Hansbrown is the capital city of the hustle and bustle of a fictional country led by President Jananda Low. The city was a city that was so close to the dark green jungles of Branston that you could poke a stick at it and it would go into the jungle. It may or may not come back out. On this night, a figure comes out of the dark, murky green jungle. It was here for one reason, that reason was he was known as the publican who has strangely been known by every man, woman, and child as the Detective Jones. Why was Detective Jones? He heard the coming and goings of the things he had been hearing on the radio were true? Were these really strange things happening in London, England? Find out next week on PhantomCave Reviews. Tune in for next week on the next thrilling episode of Detective Jones. Ivan Peterson this week on Facebook revealed more details about the upcoming Egmont 2022 Fantomet Christmas album. Christmas is coming, and so is the Swedish 2022 Fantomet Christmas album. It is, however, hard to get these from Sweden if you are living outside EU, but I may be able to get these in a reasonable good way, so if enough is interested, I will go ahead and make it happen. The album has 99 colour pages, the price is estimated, and if Ivan gets several orders, the price may be a bit lower. €26 per album. It is going to be an awesome thing for Phantom fans to get this year, and it is postage all around the world. For several albums asks for less postage, and among the fine bunch of stories is the Shangri-La by Peter Anderson and Angelo Del Taro. If you would like to contact Ivan to purchase an album or several for your collection, Ivan is on Facebook and has two Facebook groups called IP Comics _Phantom Shop, IP Comics Shop, and the Phantom News. I'll also have the links for the groups and the pages in the description down below for your convenience. Next up, Reno Menengues this week has revealed that for this month's issue of Comics Review, his art is displayed on the cover of the October's issue, and if you do not in America, you are still able to purchase a copy of this month's issue at www.comicsreview.com or contact Rick Norwood on Facebook. And now we have our latest, newest news segment.
Did you see what I saw this week?
This week in the Phantom, it has been revealed that the skeleton that we were seeing and I was talking about last week in the dailies was in fact the Phantom dreaming about this pesky, even irritating character in the Phantom's life is appearing in his dream. That means that the Phantom is thinking, could this be the day, week, or month I take my last step? Or panel illustrated by Mike Manley? Or will it be a win, or will he win the final adventure and live on to tell the next tale in the Chronicle Train? Or will fate intervene and he loses his grip on the comic book world? We will just have to see. Like I've said many times, we'll just have to see. And if you would like to follow us on our socials, you can go to Instagram at PhantomCave Reviews and Facebook at PhantomCave. If you would like to subscribe to the PhantomCave Reviews channel, you can by hitting that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell. And as always, what do you think of the brand new segments, and do you have any ideas about what might happen in the next chapter of the mysterious Detective Jones? And as always, keep Phantom Caving.